All right. So yesterday I was at a hop and they were decorating light bulbs for Christmas ornaments, and she was using acrylic paint, and it made me think about using alcohol inks on the used light bulbs. So I thought, and I also have some ornaments. I thought I'd experiment and we would sort of kind of see what we could do. Trying to pull the chat up. Of course, it's not cooperating. There we go. Of course, it's not. All right, so I'll let some people get in. I also have the last kit that I got from the Creative Scrapbook. It is Christmas paper, basically. Has a kind of a vintage Christmas feel. I haven't even looked at all of it. Letters. It's kind of pinks and soft blue greens. Kind of a confectionery. But again, there's a vintage feel to it. Thought it might make some cute Christmas cards, potentially using like these. There were Prima flowers, some embellishments that go with the paper, and the paper is all Prima. There was decorative chipboard stickers that go with the paper, and the paper is called Sugar Cookie Christmas, and it's from Prima. Then there is a Vicky Bouton stencil, and it's like Love This Day, Inspire Others. It's a writing one, script. So let me set that all aside because we're not going to use any of that today. So I pulled out some alcohol inks. I thought we'd try some markers. I have some wire, some flowers, some gems. This is one I did last year. And I kind of did a wispy ink. Hi, Candy. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Joycey. Hi, Lori. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream today or not. I wasn't sure. I still have to do quite a bit. We still have to do quite a bit of work for Bob. Oh, gosh, Lori. All right, so I'm going to show you first on an ornament what I did. And I'm going to get a piece of paper to put underneath. I think I'm just going to use some of this Bria Reese synthetic paper just to catch kind of to help catch and not waste the ink that drops. Actually, I think I'll turn it this way. And I'll just work over it. I'm going to take all the lids off everything so it's ready to go. And I'm just going to stick with purple and pink for right now. Might try a little black. Not sure. All right, and these are all Marabou inks. What I did last year was I just put a little on, and then I added, and then I used the air compressor to kind of blend it. And then if I add a little more, this is I thought I'd try the extender versus the alcohol because it's a little thicker. We'll go a little darker, and I just worked in sections. Like if I want to push some of that back this way. It is hard because you're working on a round surface. You can cover the whole ornament, or you can just focus on an area. You also can use the alcohol ink pads to clean areas. Like if you decide, oh, I don't want this here, I don't want that there, you can do that. All right, let me grab add some foil. All right, this is used foil, which I prefer. And I'm just going to get little bits. All right, like I didn't get very much, so I'm going to come in here. I'm going to try to push some more of that up. Then let that kind of sit for a minute. I got a little more. All right, and then let's try some of the metallic in areas. You just keep working until you get something you like. Right, and I'm going to try. That's not bad. Oh, I barely started, Dot. Just a little bit late from my regular time. All right, so I'm gonna let that sit, and let's go to a light bulb. I'm gonna switch colors to blues and turquoise. And I think I'm gonna get a green in there. And we're gonna see how this will work on the light bulb. Did you have fun? That's the important part, Dot. All right. All right. And I think because this light bulb is more I don't know, it's not clear. I thought I'd cover all of it more. So I don't like that blue that just sort of ends nowhere. Marabous do not move very easily, which is kind of why I picked them for this project. See what some gold does in there. With one thing, the gold makes it sticky. Hi, Julie. Hi, Kat. Keep getting the compressor car in my hair. Okay, I think I want to put some more areas of some more gold. And try to push that into pools. That actually is not bad. Okay, let's well, I lost some there because it was still too wet. So let's put some blue back in here. Put some green back in here. I'm trying to get that good and tacky, but not too wet still. All right, that's not bad. I know it doesn't probably show very well on the camera. Let me see if we hold it up with some. No, it's probably hard to see on the camera. All right, I'm going to let that sit and dry. I'm just going to stick it. I have a container and I have another one. Let's try the markers. Because most of us probably have alcohol ink markers. So I'm just going to get some color in areas. Using the brush tip. That gives a pretty, I mean, to be honest, y'all, you could stop almost right there. just added some gold to kind of see if moving that around a little, and I may try a ranger. Because most of you have markers. You may not have alcohol inks, but most of us have markers. Let's try. I don't want in that box. I'm thinking what I need is in the pink box. What I'm thinking is we can add a little more. This is Fiesta. Lay that down. How do you know you haven't used your alcohol inks in a long time when they won't open? Well, gumball will open. Let's use gumball. And let's get the metallic. I'm going to get them out because it'll be easier if I get them out once I get it going. And let's try the gilded alloy. Or the statue. Let's try the gilded. The other one I like a lot is the Foundry because it has kind of a gold and a silver. Let's actually try that one. And I'm just kind of working on one little area. All right, and then I'm going to see what happens if I kind of push that down. And then I'm going to all right, then we're going to try a little more. gold in there. And then I'm thinking I may just do the more soft, like it come up right here, really soft. Okay, let's take just keep playing till you get a composition that you like. This needs something dark and all right. So let's let that having a place to set them. Here, let me dry this real quick. Okay, and I'm probably going to spray it with a clear spray. I'm going to set it on that foil. And I'm going to straighten up a little bit. And then we'll go to the next step. I think okay, that bottle may be damaged. Okay. So the markers definitely work. They're not as pigmented, but you definitely, if all you had was markers, you could use that. Just trying to move some of this away. put all that aside. What I'm thinking is I'll just go get some. If I like this, this is what I think I'm going to do for my tree. I don't have a hot glue gun, which might be easier. But I didn't have one at home. Okay. But they're definitely sticky, so I'm definitely going to seal them. But what my thought was, I'm going to use that. I have colored wire, and I thought this could be used. All right, and then I don't have a lot of beads anymore, but I thought I might have a few beads in here. There's some pearl-like beads. Not a lot in here anymore. I'll probably go and buy some beads. But my thought was, just wrap a bead and kind of twist that wire. Then I'm just going to grab some of these smaller I'm just going to stick with mostly the pearls, and I'm just going to put some beads on. In some random. And I thought about just making like kind of a twisted and then what I want to do is kind of make a hanger. And just sort of twist these together. This is the part I haven't thought through. Lori just glued a ribbon, and I have ribbon. I was just trying to think if the wire would work. It would work a lot better if I have hot glue. So in the words of Jersey, this is not like, this is research experimentation. This is not a tutorial. This may be how not to do it. And like I said, hot glue would have been a lot better. I thought that might be cute on the top. Let me see. I need something to sit this in. Let me see if I have. I'm just going to use that to sit it in. I thought possibly tucking. Oh, I don't like that one. I'm going to let that just dry right there. It'll dry clear. All right. I think this flat one will work better. And I thought some of these in here might look good. Yeah, it's just leftover trim from, I don't even know what from. It was trim I had that I never used. Okay. All right, and I'm just going to start gluing on. These are teardrop crystals. I thought they might be neat because they would reflect the light. Again, I really wish I had a hot glue gun. All right, I'm going to try to speed that up a little. So I can turn it. And so I think you get the idea that the goal is to decorate the top. You could just wrap ribbon around, which is what Lori had done. Again, they're not going to set. Yeah, the wires, I think the wire is part of my problem. So I'm going to let that one dry and then come back to it. Let's see. Let's try the blue one with no wire. See what we can do with the blue one. And it's definitely, I think you'd want a hot glue gun. That might be pretty on there. I don't have a lot of this stuff because I don't do a lot of this stuff anymore. Trying to see if I have any other glue product that would be a little thicker. I was talking about the hop last night. It was really good. Okay, so let's take this is the end of this ribbon. So what Lori did was glue a ribbon on one side glue a ribbon on the other side. So that became the holder. And then I'm thinking we can wrap this around that. I'm going to put some glue on the outside. Since I don't have hot glue, we'll just really get it going. And then I'm thinking that we can lay this down. I think I have enough to make a small bow. Yeah, it's not enough to make a bow, so let's just knot it. That definitely will dry. Up. Hi, Judy. This is not a tutorial. This is just exploration. It definitely works with the alcohol inks on the light bulbs. I just definitely would want the right rib. I think this worked in hot glue. Let's do a cluster of flowers, but definitely the flat flowers work better. Than the ones that are, hi Gar. I was trying, Painty Laura showed us last night her painted light bulbs, and I was thinking about alcohol ink. So we were experimenting, and the alcohol ink goes on the light bulb just fine. But I was experimenting with different hangers and maybe some embellishments for the top. But I don't have a hot glue gun, so I'm struggling with, and I don't have a lot of little doodahs, so I don't have great stuff. for that. But you can definitely get the idea. I'm sure there are other tutorials that would talk about like finishing them off. Lori explained very well how to finish them off. Oh my God, I am so dyslexic when it comes to this. So something kind of like that. Would be cute. The easiest is just the ornaments already have the tops. And I had a bunch of those. So putting the alcohol ink on them, I have no problem. Finishing the tops, I think I would do a whole bunch and buy like ribbon that I liked and had plenty of. I don't think the wire idea worked, or my wrapping of it was inappropriate. I still think some of these jewels could be cool. I was thinking like, do you remember the blinged out tops that Xandra showed us last year? That's why I had these out, because I was thinking that you could almost do a pattern if you had your hot glue gun, that you could put some of these at the top. And you could glue these at the top, and that would be really pretty. And it would be, you know, if you had like some circle ones, some teardrops. So that was kind of the plan. I just didn't realize there was no hot gun here. I don't know about these flowers. They're not wanting to cooperate. So that was kind of it for that experimentation. The main thing is I wanted to see how the alcohol inks would do on the light bulbs. And they did pretty good. I think the markers was the easiest to control by far. I think the ribbon top was, you know, like to glue it and then wrap it. Pretty simple. But I think inside the Christmas tree, that would be just fine. And I will spray these so they're not as sticky. I'll probably replace this wire with ribbon. I'm not sure about the jewels. Kind of look too messy, so I think I'll take those off and let them. But the wire doesn't seem to be, the wire was not a very good idea. So I'm going to take that off. I'm going to leave the ribbon on there. I don't dislike that. And then what I can do is add another piece of ribbon to the top. And then I think that one will be more successful. I mean, I like the little dangly jewels at the top. I just think it just needs a simple ribbon at the top to make it be successful. These I'll just spray. And like I said, I might put some jewels on them. I might not. Yeah. Just messing around. It, like I said, Lori inspired me to think, wait a minute, what could we do? I do really know what to do with alcohol inks and foil, but just let that all dry. Let me clear some space and we'll do something else. I did sell one of my comp journals to Galena yesterday. So that was kind of fun and exciting. It's dry and be used on some other project. I'm going to put all these alcohol inks back over here. Okay, and then where were we in the journals? I think we were going to emboss. Ooh, I don't know if I can emboss today. I try to be. I had the ones marked that we were going to emboss. Take all the paper out. It's more in my wheelhouse. I did a lot of painted pages last time. That Color Bloom spray is really sticks super bad. That worked. It's water, it doesn't stay, but it's super sticky. I like how it looks. Okay. I'm feeling this journal today. Okay. I saw a color combo that kind of inspired me. So let's go with it. I'm going to add some I sold one. And let's find something interesting. I'm going to make myself stop hoarding this packet I got from Brooke. Let's get a glue stick. And it was just like a furniture receipt from 1907. I definitely want this purple in here. And then I think think I'll just do that, those three. Okay. And let's find a stencil. I want the wisteria stencil. I don't know which one I'm looking for. I just gotta find it. There it is. Okay, let's try this. And let's try a little of. So I've got Indian yellow and raw sienna. And I want some Quin Gold. That's burnt sienna. Well, burnt sienna will do. I'm trying to get a glow. All right, and I'm going to come off of this paper. Yeah, that's what I want. I like that. I'm trying to get that contrast. Okay, so let's come in here. It needed that burnt sienna in there. Okay, getting some green in here. Oh, that's fine with me. Right, and I'm gonna blend some of that out. And I'm gonna come back in here. I don't have enough contrast. Okay, that looks better. And I like to just do different parts of this, and I decide whether I need, like, if I want an area to have more. See how that just made that, filled that in? I don't want big spaces. I want something that suits that space. And I can soften it out on the edges. So it just sort of disappears. Okay, let's go in here with some of the brighter first. Let's get the darker. In here. Let's come over here. All right, and then I think it needs some dark right in there. I kind of like that shape. Kind of soften that out. And then let's take it over here. Okay. Let's merge this to that. Okay, and then we'll soften that. And with that kind of, all right, I like that. The only thing about watercolor paper is the watercolor paper is not as smooth. So it wouldn't blend as easily. If you're talking about this technique. Okay. I kind of want, I think I want to emphasize this sea grass green kind of color. Now I have to decide what stencil I like with that. And the scale. I kind of like just this here. Parts of this scribble stencil, I think. And I have it in 2 sizes. Another possibility is that. Okay. Kind of like that. And I might need to add some more turquoise to that. It might not be the right color. It's good here. It almost reminds me of the pattern you see on that metal that they use in the garage that's stamped like on a toolbox. I think I want to take this up in here. I'm just looking for kind of a soft green. Kind of peeking through. It's not really the color I originally was going for, so let's I was really looking more for an olive tone. I don't know we're going to get it here, but well, let's see. Kind of like that. Okay, I like that. Let's add a little more detail in this area. And I'm just finding parts that are a little more detailed. If some spots too much one color, All right, now I think what I want to do is go cream or white. And I think I'm going to use the same stencil. And try to blend. See, I'm going to try to connect these lighter areas. Now, the other thing I can do is, I don't have the medium one of this, but I do have a similar one. Actually, may have a different one that I don't need to find. But you can change the scale between the two if you get the same stencil in two different sizes. Okay. See you in a little bit, Jude. Okay, and we need I'm just going to lighten and darken that in some areas. Kind of blend that. Back. thinking I want black pen work, and then I want some kind of purple. I want some pops of purple, but I don't know what stencil yet. I want to basically take some of that and get something in there. I want to make sure I can still see that. Let's try an ink tints. Chinese ink. And I'm just going to get that wet to kind of set that ink in the pencil. And if I don't like something, I can push and pull it back. Kind of like it. You could use Stabilo All. You could use lots of things you could use. Okay. Still not sure what stencil. Kind of thinking maybe like faded ink. I have an idea. I'm thinking one of the scripts. With have one that is like manufacturer type notations to a product. That's fabric. This is the one I was thinking about. And then let's try purple. Let's try Distress ink. I have purple paint if I need it, but I'm not sure that's what I want. That gives me some purple marks, but it doesn't really give me. There we go. I think this will be better. Hi, Tamari. Tammy. Okay, that. That's good. Let's add some of this script in a few places. I think that finished it up pretty good. The only thing I think it might benefit from is a little stamping here and there. Let's get out the black ink. Then I like this number. I need more of the Tim Holtz. The numbers. This is a postal type stamp. And I'm getting just a very faint image. I think that's enough. That just added some little details. Here and there. Just a little pop of black. The text, this one is from 13 Arts. This one is from Stencil Girl. And this one, I think this is the Crafter's Workshop, but I'm not positive. It doesn't have, I wish they would. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, this is the Crafter's Workshop. This one is the Crafter's Workshop. This one is from Stencil Girl. And this one is from 13 Arts. I'm really bad about keeping all my, I don't keep the stencil packaging. Okay. So we have paint over here. Green paint. Let's add some tone on tone to this. We'll use that. It's Vicky Booten. I'm just using the green paint up. And these are not gessoed pages. Okay. Let's try using this and let's add something to that paint and change the color. Is that Prussian blue? Maybe a little white. This white is almost gone. More white. I want to get lighter. Yeah. That's not bad. Hi, Mrs. Epps. From Gregory. How are you doing? How is 7th grade? It's hard, isn't it? Eighth grade. Gosh, the time flies, sir. The time flies. Well, 8th grade's not as hard as 7th because you're used to it. I think 7th grade is culture shock a little bit. Yep, they give a lot more work, don't they, every year? Are you still at Harmony? Okay. Okay. So that used up that paint and added something kind of interesting to that background. Let's see if I can get a little bit more white. Right up in the middle here. Okay. Let's clean that paint up and off. And then we'll find another page to start. Let's try to get the bulk of that out of the way. All right, let's put I don't know where I want to go with this one. It's going to need some paper collaged on it. Let's see. Let me find the one we just did. There we go. We'll stick some paper in that one too. Thinking this one may just need some brown and call it done. Because I'm kind of liking where it's at. Maybe some collage bit. that on that edge. This is really brittle paper. I think I like that kind of. And then I'm thinking I'm gonna put that in the right across the ditch. Let's use this glue today. It's got like purple text on this paper. Save all those bits for another project. Okay, and I'm thinking I might want that same purple distressed ink. And maybe the sewing text. Nope. I know what I want circles, some little punchinella. That. Might want some of that. I'm looking for a little piece of sequin waste that I have in here because I want the two different scales. There it is. All right. Well, that gives us plenty of choices, and we want the ground espresso. The brown. Pull some of that back. Don't need that. I'm going to get rid of the ones I'm not using. I pulled out more than I needed. Okay. And just push that back in the background. Okay. Just trying to add some brown here and there. The question is, do I want to go cream? I think I'm going to try it. Let's get like a buttermilk paint. I'm just going to get some white. And I'm going to add a little bit of the raw sienna. All right, and then let's bring a little bit of that up here. Yeah, I like my ground espresso. Okay, let's get a little more. Now this is mixing with some of that other colors because they're distressed, so they're reactivating. So I'm getting kind of a lavender. Okay. I think I like that. Come over that a little bit darker. Let's get a little more of that paint. Okay. All right, let's go in with the ground espresso because I shouldn't have hit that with the white. That's good. That kind of replaced where I wiped. I shouldn't have wiped. I knew that. I wiped that spray away. So that one's pretty. And I'm going to put some water on there and just let it sit for a minute, and then take a clean paper towel and blot it and see if I can't. Yeah. See how that just stressed that again? Because that was. So that kind of helped blend that back together. So I'm not unhappy with that one. Don't know what I want to do with this one. I'm thinking that this stencil from Stencil Girl That's it. I'm going to keep going. And keep using this white. Thinking this might kind of go with this already. Like, it's Sharpie. The other possibility is these numbers. And this is probably Crafters Workshop, I think. This is just the first layer. I think I'll come back with the numbers. Help if you put them right side up. I don't have a preconceived idea where this is going. I'm just kind of adding layers of paint. All right. Let's do. I'm going to put that in there. What are unicorn fingernails, Joycey? Ah. I don't want to cover. I don't really want to cover all that up. Maybe just that. Joycey, look what I found 2 days after I emailed your package. I put them in a safe place, so safe I couldn't find them. So the next time I mail something, I'm going to keep putting them where I can see them. I don't know if I want a third piece. I should have a third piece, but maybe just that right. Okay. And I don't know where this is going. I don't like that there. I get that over there. Eh. I'm just going to keep putting them right there. All right, I don't know where this is telling me it needs something else, but I don't know what. I'm probably getting tired. It's been a long day. I kind of like this one the way it is. The only thing it could maybe use. Maybe some tissue. And then let's tear down. That's a good piece. We'll keep it. After this, we'll get rid of. That's good. I just added some more black across here. I like this faded. This was stencil that got wet. Let's try. Let's try some of that. This aged mahogany. put some just pops of red here and there. I think that finishes that up okay. I just wanted to carry that red through in some places. All right, I think that finishes me up for today. Worked on lesson plans with Mr. Epps from about 8 this morning till 3. So my back is starting to say, nope, no more. So here's that's pretty dry now. Here's I think it turned out okay. Definitely like it with the ribbon. This one needs a ribbon to finish it up. So no, I think once they were hanging in the tree and the light was on them, that would be very pretty. So once again, not a tutorial, just an exploration. I'm sure if you look up alcohol ink ornaments or light bulb ornaments, you would find a lot of tutorials that could. I definitely think I'll do some more, and I'll get some ribbon. I really like this little trim. I think that those will catch the light and be pretty. So thanks for hanging out. I will try to stream next weekend again. I'm off for Thanksgiving, so we should be able to get all our work done and ahead. Even is the goal, is to get Bob ahead. Mine is fine. My work is fine. It's just getting him, helping him get up to speed. So y'all have a great rest of the weekend. And I will see you later. Don't forget, I do still have, before I forget about it, I do still have the 50% off all of the original art in Etsy. You can contact me at daeps61 gmail or daeps10 at gmail or on Etsy itself. If there's something you're interested in, just send me a message. Thanks, Dot. And I'll see you guys later, probably at Mary's house or somebody's.